Hi, this is Cecilia, and this is a video that is supposed to give you some tools, some orientation for your navigation through darkness, something we could call darkness, shadow, that which you don't want, that which you would define as a problem, a situation, a person, a creation, a paradigm, any matrix, any creation, ideas, constructs that make you feel, because that exists, because this conflict exists, because this part of creation exists, I am not coming into that state of trusting that what I am creating is going to be materialized, manifested for real. Something that makes you, that lets you lose trust. Something that lets you lose time which you spend on actually fighting with the problem instead of experiencing that you deal with the problem and transform the problem. Something that gives you the feeling of you lose time or energy. This time and us evolving into understanding that we are these divine beings is very challenging around the topics of guilt and shame. Guilt and shame are deeply rooted in our conditioning in order to suppress our power, in order to make us believe in the lack we created and recreate, in order to suppress the feminine, the wild, the love, just because it was an easy construct and because it worked. Religion, patriarchy. Thank you. Okay. When we come into the awakening of, wow, I am the creator of everything, then we have to face that everything, inside or outside, that there is no difference between inside or outside, everything is my creation, is me giving energy into an idea, giving myself into it. And in order to transform it, we have to take on the responsibility from this absolute perspective. That's totally what we have to do in order to transform it and in order to use the energy and put it into that which we want to create now. I would say, please allow yourself to always be in the perspective of 3D, you, human being, with a name, in your body, walking on the street, sitting at a desk, being in this body, feeling very real. This is a boundary. Allow to feel your boundaries. Just because there is an absolute perspective, it does not mean that you cannot spot problems, that you cannot say, okay, I see a problem and this is not my homework. You hold the vibration of love and your wisdom by saying, okay, this is someone else's homework. Someone else really needs to be seen as the creator of the problem. This is not me taking responsibility. Guilt and shame can enter and can say, hey, no, this is always you. And what it does is it doesn't allow you to keep your boundaries up. It doesn't allow you to feel, okay, here I have a clear no to someone or to something. It is very simple. And it deserves your attention to train, to allow yourself this level of trust with yourself. At the core, this is a question of, can you feel that you are empowered? And I would always ask this question in the face of the problem, in experiencing the problem. and by feeling your body. Meaning you breathe a lot, meaning you maybe do some movements and you really consciously focus on how much am I experiencing myself right now as in my power? Yes, no. Sometimes we need to look at problems. I'm saying this because when we say, okay, now go to the next level, high vibration, let's feel great, let's follow pleasure, which is what I am saying, by the way. I do not mean don't look at that which we need to change. Look at it. Look at it. What is it that you need to transform, set free, liberate in yourself? Look at what is it outside of you in this world that is an actual problem that makes you generally feel bad, not empowered, not good, not like a divine being, full of dignity, full of respect, full of love. Where do you spot what is not created? With love. Very simple. Sometimes we have to spend time on investigating, finding out what is it, how does it work, why does it work like this, how is it exactly, what is the root of it. In this process of understanding, we don't lose time. We figure out what it is that we need to transform. And then, of course, we're always with us. But it's very important that you feel you make decisions on how your life path should flow, what you promote, what you believe in, and others make other decisions. You don't have to take the responsibility for these other decisions. You don't have to make yourself feel bad for something someone else has to change. So I would say it is a matter of dancing between the absolute perspective of understanding it's me, it's me, it's me, and very much, very consciously, I'm a human being and I see and I observe. There is no difference, and there is a difference. The difference is, do you allow yourself to set boundaries and to say no and to say, I don't like this, I don't like you? Do you still allow yourself to say, I don't like you? Yeah. Allow yourself to say it, then ask yourself, does it have something to do with me? You might get answers, but it's very, very, very empowering to allow yourself to say, first, I'm angry at this, I don't like it. Okay, from there on, we can investigate. Do I want to spend energy on it? Do I need to spend energy on it? Is it something I need to deal with? Or is it something where I need to say, okay, I am feeding the creation I want to feed. And by not feeding the problem, I am transforming it in my world. And therefore, I transform it. It's a beautiful dance. It's tricky. It's a matter of acknowledging that pain exists still, even though we know everything is possible, and even though we can say, yeah, go, dream big. It does exist, and it only transforms when we listen to it, when we feel it, when we allow it, when we agree to it, when we sit with it. It informs us, it speaks to us. From there, we feel very embodied, very rooted, very much connected to the earth while we are so connected to the cosmos, to the cosmic energy that flows through us all the time. Don't allow guilt to dictate you what you should do. You can make mistakes. You're allowed to make mistakes. You don't have to be perfect in this. There is actually no perfection other than perfection in everything. Your body knows. Your body knows how to go through pain, how to transform and love shame and guilt. Everything wants to be loved and seen and understood. So I would say start with love this experience of it's an experience in which you learn to dance and in which you jump from perspective to perspective, in which there is no absolute truth or there is no absolute awakening. There is just awakening that is happening. And then there is body that is here talking constantly, breathing constantly. And then there's you allowing to feel as much pleasure as possible in that experience. I would be really, really interested to hear what this does with you, for you, what you experience. And please ask questions if you have any. Trust your impulses, trust your vision, trust your perception of what needs to change. Even though everyone else might say, no, this is amazing, what's your problem? Even though you might get antagonism, even though you might get people close to you who are then all of a sudden against you, where you feel, wow, this is creating separation. This is a little bit the journey of the hero or the heroine, I feel, that we all go through when you truly want to be a game changer and when you truly want to experience yourself as I am following my heart to the fullest, to the core, with every aspect that is in there, then you will experience this, you are not liked anymore. Because that is what always caught you, kept you in just being a people pleaser. So it's a dance into your liberation. Never forget this. You can start to celebrate your moments of being rejected and your moments of feeling that other people dislike you. Or you can start to experience pleasure in receiving a wonderful shitstorm by someone who's very dear to you. It is the proof that you are on your path. It's not about the right path, it's your soul's path. Looking at what it is that you do not want makes you very clear about understanding, wow, because I experience it, I might have the medicine. I might have an answer to how it should be. Now let me create this. That only works if you allow yourself to look at it. I send so much love, so much gratitude. Please subscribe to this channel and ask your questions. Send me your shitstorm, send me your love storm. I'm doing my best to create beauty in this world, in this life.